Hey guys, welcome back to Digital Gigger. If you're new to this channel is about helping you work from anywhere. And in today's video, we're talking about how the coronavirus is impacting ride sharing. And if you drive for Uber, Lyft, or some other ride sharing company, you might have already seen the impact on your business, and it's worth discussing and getting into. So let's do that.
Digital Gigger, work from anywhere in the gig economy.
So the first thing I would say before you think about anything else is to get information. Knowledge is power, and having scientific facts behind your decisions is going to be more important than anything when it comes to this particular situation. So I would say go to the World Health Organization's website, learn as much as you can about the coronavirus and what's going on, the CDC, and any local community website that's keeping track of infections in your community and where to go if you have been infected. Those are the first steps, is to understand what this is, and once you have that knowledge, you can make proper decisions if you want to continue to offer rides, or if you prefer to do something else in the meantime until the virus either has a vaccine or the numbers go down and we have some sort of end to this. But until then, what do? If you're self-employed and ride sharing is your main thing, then you need to find some sort of other source of income. On this channel, we have a lot of videos about things that you can do to make extra money online without having to interact with anyone. So you can take a look at that and see if there's anything there that you can do in the meantime. The other option is to get work in your local community, see if there's any companies that are hiring, and see if you can be employed for the next little while until you can go back to ride sharing at some future date. So you want to be logical about this. It's a virus. You want to make sure that you're logical about this virus and that you know what's going on. So considering that you're in an enclosed space and that people are touching your seatbelts, your door handles, they're sneezing, there's a possibility of you being infected, and that your vehicle can also infect other people if you're not constantly cleaning it down and knowing how to clean it down. So it's a risk for yourself and for the community. So as more and more cases come into your community, it might be a wise idea to just put ride sharing on the back burner for a little while and figure things out, because it's a bit of a risk that I think a lot of people prefer not to take. And let's go into some of the other things that you can do in the space of time that it's going to take to get this virus down to low numbers or a vaccine. So you can work from home. There's a lot of opportunities for things that you can do if you're able to connect to the internet. That's one start. There's local jobs in your communities. You can see if there's anything available there. There's government programs that maybe you might be able to apply to, because unfortunately this virus has impacted your self-employed income. You might have friends and family members that might be able to help you out throughout this difficult time. You have to start looking at what resources you have, or you might have to tap into savings. Those are some of the steps that I personally would take if my sole income was from ride sharing, is to start thinking about also adding other sources of income, because now I know that I can be impacted with ride sharing not being my only source of income. So those are a couple things to take note of and start formulating a plan. So the more information you have about the number of infections in your community, you can make wiser decisions. You might still be able to offer, for example, Uber Eats if you do delivery driving. It's still a risk. You're still in contact with other people, but you kind of have a bit of a distance. And when you're picking up stuff in restaurants, you could buy a mask. You could try to keep yourself safe in other ways by having a bit of a distance between you and the people that you're getting the food items from and delivering to. So there's a bit of a space there as compared to having people in your vehicle. So that's one option for you in the next little while. And the number of deliveries probably will go up as more and more people decide not to go out for dinner and interact in the community while the virus is going around. So you have to think of all the things that you can and can't do as the World Health Organization just announced. The pandemic is going around the world, and you have to kind of think of your safety first, because it's great to make money, and we all need to make money and pay our bills, but at the end of the day, our health is the most important thing we have, and staying safe and being able to overcome this will mean that in the future you will be able to get other work or go back to ride sharing or whatever you want to do But if you're not healthy, or if you actually die from a virus of this nature, then that is not a situation that you want to be in. So think logically, think how this is going to impact you. If you don't offer rides, what are all your other resources that you have? And start working around that, because I think that one of the things that was very scary when I made the video a few weeks ago about the drop shipping was how quickly this impacted my business in drop shipping. And with ride sharing, I think there was a bit of a few weeks there that people were able to still offer ride sharing, and the numbers were just kind of popping up, but they weren't there yet. So you had a couple weeks there that people were still offering ride sharing, but now it's starting to become more and more noticeable that it's not going to be a wise thing for a little bit. That more and more communities are getting impacted by the number of virus spreading in the community, and that as a better decision is probably better not to do the ride sharing. But that is what it is for now. So we'll continue to put content on the channel that'll help you make money from other sources. We'll try to get some information for ride-sharing drivers of what's going on as far as the coronavirus goes. So we'll keep updating the channel with information as we get more details of things. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when the next video goes up. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like button and help us get noticed in the YouTube algorithm. So all the best to you guys out there with your ride sharing. I know that this is a temporary bump in the road, and we're going to get back to what we need to do, and keep yourselves and your family safe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.